this device, but I don't think I can with this way, in this way. So, not feeling well, my life is damaged, and I have been realizing how far. Sorry, I actually, in the nighttime, something happened. It's hard for me to explain again and again. Recently, something happened, and I wanted to get myself into trouble with the Dubai police in Dubai, or so I had to blame Dubai, and I also made a very hasty decision to come live stream here against Dubai, saying Dubai is sex. I apologize for that. Dubai, it's not Dubai. I've looked at now. I've checked this guy also. Moreover, after it's a long story. I'll have to explain. Imni Pai on Facebook, the Ismaili pages. I was concerned because he was blaming His Highness Aga Khan on helping Scotia Bank and helping. That's why it's helping the Israelis to kill who are like Scotia Bank is. I think it helps Israelis, and so maybe His Highness Aga Khan is like an owner of Scotia Bank, helping to kill the Muslims, right? Since I had before that comment said absolutely wonderful, what His Highness Aga Khan IV was saying. I was, he's made museums and offices for everyone, like non-Muslims, non-Israelis, Ismailis, not Israelis, to meet and, like have this rapport and get to know each other, like have dialogues or, just meet each other. So then this guy commented and I, excuse me, I was concerned about the security of His Highness Aga Khan and the Smileys. I don't know if they could be what behind, maybe potential terrorists. Then he also blamed me for being a pro Palestine. Oh, sorry, a killer. I want the Palestinian. I'm a pro Palestinian killer on Facebook, commenting there. I reported his comment. So the thing is that what I'm getting on videos on, I'm just relying on them on the YouTube videos, and I feel that, but it has like on Israel and trying to figure out what all this is, and listening to Mossab Hassan also. So, and I've had my share of verbal attack on Facebook from on Middle East, some news. I was saying, no, no, don't go to war. That was like long time ago when they wanted to fix the Israel wanted to fix something in that in one of the mosques for security purposes. So, I had my share that you're not a Muslim, and then an Israeli or some foreigner man helped me, came to my rescue. I'm not even a Muslim. I don't know what I'm talking about. They attacked me. I was like, I'm a Shia. I was a Shia then so, and then I don't know, like maybe the blame is too much on the Israel side. Like we were told, it's always the Israelis butchering, killing, unliving the Muslim Palestinians and all this. Now, this recently from the national that so this that the Amir of Qatar met with the Russian president Putin, Mr. Putin, and they say that it's Israel's fault. right now. I just recently saw the post on Facebook. I shared it for a little while and then I removed it because it's very. I don't know. I can't make out, but they must know the Qatar of Amir, the president of Russia. What is happening? I'm with innocent people. No exaggeration. Okay, here I last night something happened in private in my private life. So I was like, I better get myself into trouble. I either commit suicide or I want to commit suicide, but there's a force stopping me. I do have something I can kill myself with, but soft killing, not like put a knife in my stomach or something. I can't take this anymore. Like I feel demons and watched and violation, and my life is so damaged. And then people coming here saying I'm mentally ill, old woman, this, that, and against the president, against Baba Zayed. Yeah, so I've heard some things, and that's why there was. So I wanted to. Last night, I told myself that once you, it seems that I don't think my father is a covert narcissist. Sometimes I call him an evil father, but no one would think that he's anywhere near evil. It's just that we children have grown up to give our parents, fathers, be a test for them, like Islam says. The Quran says your children and your wealth are a fitna, and this is what he would. I've listened to covert narcissists, uh, how to recognize what is a covert narcissist videos, and no, no, my father, when he loves his family. He's part of the family a lot, like he loves his nephew a lot, that he would just disregard what his nephew did to the daughter. And when he brought the Sayyid, I hope I can talk properly in level headed manner right now. I haven't been able to talk properly. I get angry, provoked. I feel like I'm belligerent all the time. So that's why. Um, whatever is on me. And I feel that there's someone has put something on me, and in my life, I've been jinxed since my childhood, and it's not really me. So, anyways, but okay, this if my father cannot, although on Facebook I've put that I have my father's evil. Recently, what happened is after a long time, uh, my father once wanted to come and meet me, so I said, okay, right? Although I'm not feeling well. And I said, it's very, he said, no, no, it's okay. So he came and covert narcissists actually don't love anyone, but my father loves his family. He's crazy about his family, obsessed. He would put his family, meaning his mother, his brothers and sisters, and their children before us. I mean, the grandmother and his father. Oh, sorry, his mother, not father. No way, his father. His mother, who had put her children first. And if we said anything against her children, she would really be she would give it to us, right? And she just wanted her children to progress. I could see not other people's, like her daughters in laws. Daughters, yes, she loved. Even her daughters, children, she loved, but not all her sons, children, and the wives, the daughter-in-laws, not all. The new ones, 1980 and then 1980, later on. Uh, so her younger sons got married in. Then she was better with those women, the daughter-in-law, sorry, and their children. And now she was in Dubai. But with us, I got the worst maybe of her. someone else also maybe. So this so they're not covert narcissists. I don't know. It's a very strange. They do love. So covert narcissists, those they love, they don't actually covert narcissists trap. I don't know. So I don't know in which category. Like my father say, because of my life being unsettling for the longest time since childhood, um, he would say, "Oh, children are a fitna or a test, and we have to bear it. Like they have to bear with us." And yeah, I do get angry with my father. He has tolerated my anger many, many a times, right? Getting married also, I did some things like, and yeah, so I regret that. And like that Ashiki movie, damage to his clothes and his perfumes, silk shirts, and all this. I regret doing that, because if you think your father is your own, and like we are sense of so much sense of belonging that there's no boundary, like this is mine and this is yours. But once he got married and had settled down with this woman, especially one woman, and had children and all this, the woman that abused me and all this, threw pots at me, in Karachi. He married her. I mean, he was married to her. He didn't divorce her. He said he's going to divorce her, but he didn't divorce her. She's really wicked, abusive, very bad abuse to me, towards me. And they lied, putting it on my aunt. That because my aunts and my voice, Mutahar, my mother's sister, sometimes I sound like Mutahar, my mother's sister, and I sometimes even look a little bit like her. So she said to my father, and this is what my father said to me, told me that Mutahar had called and abused her. So when I asked my aunt, I don't know if I can. My aunt said no, but I had to ask my aunt, and she said no, I didn't call her. I don't know their number, and I wouldn't call her and abuse her. So I believed my aunt, although I don't trust her that much. I don't trust this criminal, Mutar. She destroyed fairy aunties, a very cunning person. But at that time, I believed my aunt. I don't know why. She sounded quite genuine, true, right? And at that time, like there was no abusing and cursing my family members, any my little siblings. Then I saw her real face. But anyways, these people also lie. Habiba and all them. And another thing, I found out that Habiba's son from this other man, she was a widow, and my father wanted to help her, so he told me that he married a widow. And so he's a psycho, Imran, right? I found that out on my mother's death in Karachi. He gave me the psycho kind of grave नहीं मिल रहा है, or like of course he was saying, but at that time in front of me and all this the things, और ये नहीं मिल रहा है और वो नहीं, like he would make me, when we went to the house to get the ID of my mother and passport for the grave and all this. So I felt he was a little, and then when my mother was in the fire thing in her dressing room and all, like they called, like I had to tell someone, who shall I call? My aunt actually. Oh, she had cancer, so I already now knew about this, so I didn't want to disturb her. We had also spoken for 2 hours or something in the night with my other aunt, my other sister in Karachi. Can't say this properly. I'm not on the point. The point is that now recently what's happened, so I had to explain, and I don't know where I go. It's the problem. Okay, so this guy, Immi, okay, on Facebook again. So, oh, for Dubai, the topic here. this after I had to now block Immi Pai Imtiaz Pir Bhai, like, saying that he's saying we are. I thought he's an Ismaili, and I hope the Ismailis have checked reach properly that he's an Ismaili. You know, a thing happened in Portugal. It was really terrible. An Afghani guy, the Ismaili, helped, and he stabbed two women there, teachers. It was like, it is unacceptable, right? Ismailis never do something like this. How could this happen? And even in Portugal, like, it was like out of my, this is, I couldn't accept it at all. And there's no way I will accept it. And this and that. No terrorism. I mean, this just, the Portugal president, prime minister has been so great. He's given Imam, His Highness Aga Khan the Fourth, a second home. Like, oh, so I was so glad. Like people shun, even our Muslims shun Ismailis, not only 12 Shias. So like feeling secure at one time, so insecure. Sorry, insecure feeling. Um, and I was so grateful, so happy for the Ismailis and His Highness Al Khan for that. I couldn't thank. Like I was so grateful. And I had a Portuguese a friend, brother in London who helped me. So, really for us, because the whole Islamic world is against, I felt at that time, I didn't know King of Jordan, much grateful to him for bringing, accepting and bringing Muslims together and saying, I should not do this. This is dividing and calling each other kafirs, disbelievers. I was so grateful. I can't express, right? So then you see, when some ex-Ismaili, they helped an Afghani, or he was an Ismaili, and then in Portugal, he stabbed two teachers who were helping him, teaching him in the Ismaili center. That was like out of, except like the Portuguese have helped us now. I mean, sorry, helped the one like these were peaceful, progressive people, Ismaili community, and the Imam and all, wanting for pluralism, accepting each other, saying Eid Mubarak. I see them saying Eid Mubarak to all Muslims, and the Muslims are the ones who don't accept them. But King of Jordan, so after even King of Jordan, some ex-Ismailis have been, and some Ismailis also, like maybe Imtiaz Pai. I realized Imtiaz Pir Bai is Ismaili, criticizing his community, AKDN, His Highness Agha. Like maybe Salim Lalani, but Salim Lalani is an ex-Ismaili, and like, what's her name? Elaine Ali, ex-Ismaili. And there's another one, ex-Ismaili on YouTube. So, anyways, so all this, and I was, so I had to say something also. I saw a commenter. I didn't want to like these for the palace against the mosque, the way they ganged against me on Facebook, commenting that I'm a kafir. I'm not even, I'm this. Don't listen to her. And they were coming, and they were some 9 years ago on Facebook. Israel wanted to do something keep something in the mosque, a Masjid al-Aqsa. So the Mufti got up and all these, that war against Israel, right? So I was saying, no, 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 just please, and I was telling them about Masjid al-Aqsa, but I was attacked. You don't know. I was like, Masjid al-Aqsa, we are also like, please, no war with Israel, right? For putting these things in the mosque for peace, for security, sorry, for peace, security. Can't talk properly, sorry. Okay, so what happened recently? I felt that my father had damaged. like didn't want me to get married, didn't really wish me to get married. Although he had given me the freedom to choose, I thought, but secretly, I think he wished that I would get married to his nephew, my cousin, and so he worked behind the doors to do that and ruin my the one I wanted to marry. And he also gave me some signs that my father was behind this when he wore red trousers. When my cousins came from Dubai, not other cousins, and I also invited him. He came over. Uh, so you know that movie song, "Mujhe Teri Mohabbat Ka Sahara." By then, my father had already known that I liked this guy, and he had caught us in the car driving. Uh, so I was very shy, and my anyhow, so didn't get a partner, life partner. I'm all for life partners and romantic walks, and with the so wonderful, really, if you have this romantic things. I'm all for it. Nothing to be ashamed of. But I was very shy at that time. Of course, I mean now I'm in my mid. I can talk about this like whatever. I've lost shame, I guess. The shyness, and it's not healthy to be that shy. It kills you and shameful. I mean, having that shame and shyness, not healthy. Even my aunt was saying that's very unhealthy that your cousin. She was one day she was very angry, and she said, "What is this with your cousin? That and you should be talking to each other, like my. Anyways, from this family relatives, my other distant cousin or my father's relative used to come to Karachi and meet the Pakistani girl he wanted to marry. So he was in like abroad in USA every vacation now since they had shifted the Pakistani girl and her family and her brother had shifted to Karachi. Every vacation he would come to like mostly he would be there in Karachi, not with his parents in Dubai. But my cousin, he came once. I think that was for a girl he liked. He was crazy after beauty. Even her eldest sister, my uncle's wife, now told me actually, when she had come from London to Dubai, and we were all there in Dubai. That this cousin of mine is crazy after her sister, a beautiful sister. So, and like he's keeping in touch with them. And so that's why he came to Karachi once with his friend, St. Mary's school friend, and total like snub, not a word to me. Like he wouldn't talk to me, absolutely ignored me like I was no one there, right? So my aunt once told me, like, what is this? I don't like this. Like, too much shyness. This is not good. You people should be talking and all this, right? Even my aunt, my mother's sister, she goes, this is not good. It's not healthy. You people. So, anyways, by then, and then he told my father that yes, he will marry me, but after he graduates, of course, a double BBA from UCS, University of California, Southern California, USC. And before, my father wasn't there when he was taunting me, like he was in front of the family gathering. Oh, I'm going to go, and I think by then that girl was had eloped. So you're seeing these her sisters and all against them that they are bitches. Sorry, excuse me for the word. Yeah. He told my mother to make that chicken curry. I remember in Dubai. Maybe I know what my mother used to put. I think the curry powder that I don't think it was available, and all that. That makes the chicken and the tomato paste and all this. So he liked my mother's chicken curry, which she cooked in London when she was in London, and they used to come. Oh, Bobby, brother's wife. Being the eldest, he's spoiled a lot, right? But anyways, he's got some good points, but the bad points over for me. For others, like his friends and all this, it's but my I can't have him as husband, right? I can't even think now. It's scary, very very scary. So I thought last night that I'm going to any wish that my father has of or any family member from his side, because I could be mrehem, like I could be trapped. But I don't like his body odor and disgusting. Sorry, even now my teeth have like I have some bad if I don't take a shower and don't brush my teeth properly. Uh, you know, uh, but I don't. He so in London, what he did, and he forced the thing. Anyways, uh, one time in the garage near my house, right? He's very like. Dirty in London. He was a dirty kid. He abused me, used me, and very selfish. Like he used me for his pleasure, like give him pleasure. So like a sadistic, masochistic person. And he would, I think, in this kind of a thing, he would be like whip or be whipped or something. Like his sex way is. That's what like Madonna would sing. When I saw Madonna's song, a video of the song, I was like, oh. Since my cousin was there in USA, oh my God, could she have? How could they? Americans are sometimes quite intelligent, so take a bow, like. So he would tease and tantalize and all this, right? Tantalizing, very teasing, and very selfish, like for his pleasure, do this to me. And I was a kid, I was 5 years maybe younger to him in London, and they had kept us like cousins, name. So, and then this new wedding of our families. Anyway, so last night I couldn't take it. Last night was like the peak of my panic. I was like, I can forgive him. He can become a saint. It's okay, but I'm not going to marry him. And if my father, if I had a husband, if I had married that guy that I loved in Pakistan, where I had a crush on, emotional attachment, we had the chemistry. So, but my father, I think, got in between and broke us. And then I met another guy, and I was telling him that, I can't trust you. The foundation of is trust, the foundation of a good relationship. And I found this really shy, very handsome guy that I think I admire, I kind of like now. I was telling him. And, anyways, so the thing is, bottom line, last night, I was saying that I should do something, either kill myself or suicide. They won't let me commit here. Easy way out. I have some psychotropic drugs, just overdose, but they're not letting me. And then I thought I could do something to call the Dubai police in a way, and they would jail me. That's and I thought, okay, I've said it, and I felt like it's gone. The It's gone to the universe has heard this, so it's going to automatically happen that I'm going to say do something like I can't steal in the supermarket. I've tried to. It doesn't work. When I go out, like I just want to come back home and I don't want any police problem or anything, right? Scared and sick and tired of my life. But in a little enjoy, like, oh, okay. Sometimes, very rarely though, because I travel in taxi and alone and all this. Not good here. It's not like London. So I'm getting myself in trouble, because of the Asian men and all this here. Too much we have of that. Um, I thought, okay, I could get myself into trouble with the police. So it happened very quickly. And I felt my wish went to the universe. It accepted, sometimes so that when they put me in jail here for a little while or 2 years or whatever, saying against this is a good thing. So I came here with Dubai and even on Facebook I was angry. And so it's not my place. They've helped me a lot. And the sheikhs would not but there was the fake impersonation happened on Facebook again, and someone impersonating His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Muhammad Al Maktoum. So after this Jamal William on Facebook. So his Jamal William, sorry, he's not. I was wondering who could send him now. So it's not because of the prostitution or anything here in Dubai, but that he's joined Ismaili pages. And I think he's come after yeah, sorry, he came after. So I think he has some connection with Imran Pirbhai, the Ismaili, who criticized his own Ismailism, Ismaili Imam and all this. But, you can guess criticize. I've spoken about this. But when the Ismailis, there's terrorism, there's been a case in Portugal. I think you should be more prudent, like I, than to do this kind of a thing against Ismaili Imam and Ismaili community around the world. More cautious how you complain. Of course, Imam has given them the freedom to complain against him, whatever. But shouldn't there be a system where they can complain in the Ismaili centers and send a letter? Like I told Salim Lalani that we could send a petition, a letter first, greetings, Imam. This we don't like Salim Lalani was, you do it in this way, proper way, right? Not on, because this is, even the Shias are afraid. There's a lot when terrorism against Shias, killing, persecution in Pakistan, Parachinar. It's been going on in Parachinar even now as I speak, I think, or it stopped recently when I went to one who was the raise awareness what's happening in Pakistan against Pakistan, and no one taking action. The government failing to take proper action to save the 12 Shias and other things, problems in Pakistan, the Muslim women problem, the madrasa problem in Pakistan. So you see, the majority against the Sunnis, they can say this thing. And when okay, against Shias also we can say, but we say that I can now, of course, I lost my mind against the Shias. But, if you haven't lost your mind, if you're in your senses, like be prudent and all this, saying things against, like academically about the Shia belief, while with the Sunni belief we can say it, right? I mean, I keep saying Shia, Sunni belief, Sunni Islam is gone case. Now we have the Shia Islam. So look at this, and this is also gone case, and look at the way they've lied here. So it's all academic. I don't know, so, but they can, the So I do both. I try to help everyone to get out of this religion. It's Smileys also. But that doesn't mean that Sunni Islam and the Quran only Islam is a gone case. So many errors in the Quran. So, and yeah, if I hate the Shias now who don't even help me, and look what's happening in Iran and everything, but they also say, look what's happening in Saudi Arabia or these these countries who helped Pakistan, and it became a Salafi or, against hatred, more hatred against Shias. It became stronger. These madrasas became stronger with the help of Saudi Arabia's Saudi funding, we were told. So, the bad things happening in the madrasas against the children, all that. So those videos are online on YouTube, you can see. So that's why I know Dubai is not a city for sex only. I apologize for that. I wanted to get myself into trouble anyways. Last night I thought about it. If I become a convict and I become, I go to prison, then those who have had any wish of me marrying this person, my cousin, would be no. And but I'm like, I was, there was a time I was thinking that I'm not going to marry my cousin for sure, but like the person I get married to, I know Pakistani or someone, my father will not give him that much. He'll have to try hard. They kind of fit in their family. My father, it's very difficult. But if you become their friend, like if my mother's um, brothers come to Dubai, they would be ignored completely. Um, right? So, like that, I was thinking that I'm not going to marry my cousin, but how my father would treat my husband, not like he would treat his cousin or like that. So, and moreover, he has no feelings for what he did to me. He loves, yeah, I had known this. The brothers, they loved their eldest brother to death. Like the youngest brother was saying, I would give my life for my eldest brother. Anything, anything. We are ready. Uh, so I was feeling sorry for the family even then when they have been bad with me. Like they haven't been that good with me. But still, I was feeling bad for the family. There's problems whenever there was a problem. Like I would feel bad for the world. Any problem anywhere someone's having, I would feel bad for that, even though they haven't been nice with us. So a snubbing and maybe he would whatever. It wouldn't be the same. Like they love, they're obsessed with the eldest brother, the other. And my father would sacrifice. I think I could safely say this. So he knows a bit. Recently, over the phone, I told him about the cousin, what he did. Uh, he still, I could see when he came to visit me that he can't even hear what his cousin has said, that the astrologers have said about him. He made this face and I said, "You're making me nervous. Like, I'm just telling you what the way he was." And ew, and cutting me. I'm talking about like if someone, then he's saying, "Oh, I'll take you to your brother's," but I'm talking about like so. He's not available. I On Facebook I said agreeing with me, but that I meant understanding, emotionally being there. Many times he's like it's always money, gifts, this, and sometimes his choice I don't like his perfume. They're like, oh, what? Or my mother would, we would say, oh my God, oh no, I don't like the sari you brought her. And we don't like his choice. And so, he'll say that, but oh, he gave my mother, like my mother, I don't know, due to this family, she was 13 years old. Okay, so I know husbands beat their husbands who beat their wives to no end and all this. But in London, like my mother would cook anything, and he would be criticizing that her food is not good, not tasty. What this? He would be criticizing my mother's food. Okay, people might not think this is serious, but it's a built up. So she once told my her aunt, even who came from United States to London when we in my our childhood, that Mary or Babu, Mary or my husband, we don't get along. So her aunt said, get a divorce. Right? It was that serious. Like, and my aunt was right. Her aunt, my grand aunt, was right. And she said, and she told her aunt, my grand aunt, that this one is attached to her father, very much attached to her father. So for me, she sacrificed. Otherwise, she could have so many men after her. She was beautiful at that time, also young, and with two children, they would take her. A British man told her, "Can we go out for a date?" And she said, "No, sorry. Look, I have two children. I'm married, and all this." Right? Like, okay, sorry. He could have found someone else very easily in London. Ugh. So, anyways, so no, sorry, didn't mean to give Dubai a bad name. Although my life is damaged, it's me. We are the bad ones, and I shouldn't like. What right do I have when they're Abu Dhabi and all the UAE? It's a safe place. Like, oh yes, although the minds of people, I don't know how wild they would go to think that we are prostitutes if we go alone out, but it's safe. Like if they come, we can call the police. If we feel harassed here by, they can call the police. And if you have family, you have a big car, Mercedes, and even if you have a car, like not a big car, I don't think I can. So it's not like that, but the thing is that I wanted to exaggerate, and so that the police would come and put me in prison. So, this cousin of mine, who they won't anything. If I say anything against the sheikh, they love the sheikh so much. uh, None of the family members, if I even went to the hospital, none of the family members would come and help. Only my mother's sister side would come to the hospital. My during COVID, none, not my brother's friends didn't come. No one to the hospital to visit. Only, but challenged physically and all this. It was something. But then a problem started and all. But from my mother's side, at least COVID timer, her daughter came, eldest daughter, and that was really helpful that she came and helped me, because if you don't know Arabic, and she spoke to the police and all this in the hospital. So it's really good to have an Arab, Emirati, who knows Arabic. Uh, so only like none of his the cousins who show that they care and this and that, they wouldn't come to the hospital. Yeah, go and get your this checked, and now he was telling me the Imam Barga, when they were the Shia cousin, the check, and they wouldn't come to the hospital. I know this much, right? They just, so no one would help me, no family member here. If I say anything against the Dubai or Shia, they'll run away from me. So that's a good thing. I thought, let them do this. None of them should have this wish that I'm, they've had their wishes come true and their will. My father has applied his will, and the very strong will my father has. His family has very strong will. cannot be broken. Like I think a little bit have given these people such a strong will. Among the Shias, they're very strong-willed, Zalim, I must say, Zalim. Thank you very much. So, no, Dubai, I apologize for all this, but I wouldn't mind. I think they should put me in jail. Thank you for your time and attention. And there's nothing to worry if I, it's what life now. I'm mid-aged and I'm sick and tired of this and the harassment. So I thought maybe I'm in Dubai, so he would approach me, like one of my friends said, in a Asian area, and so he's come on Facebook. But he came after Immi Pai when I blocked Immi Pai after having given him many reasons and saying to the smileys I had. Then I thought, what shall I do? So on that page of the smileys, I said, please be careful. He's a terrorist. He could be potential terrorist. Again, he wants you to be, please be careful about this person. Immi Pai, Imran Pirbhai. Salim Lalani is doing a lot against the Ismailis. I know this much. And I had enough. Uh, so, anyways, there's a way and to do it when I don't know, against the Shias now, 12 Shias. No Shia has come to really help me. Uh, like, why shouldn't Shia? See how scared they are, or even if. So I'm not able to say this, right? But the academic and so many lives. Okay, I have to go now. Sorry. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a beautiful day.